Digital Romance TV.
Hey folks, how are you? It's Michael Fiore along with Nora Blake, and I love you. Oh, sorry.
Nope,
wait, I'm confused.
that's not it.
I thought you were telling me now was the time to say I love you to the audience.
When is the right time
When
to
is the
say,
right time to say
I love you,
I
and this
love
was
you?
not it.
No, this was not it.
They
No.
were not ready for that.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was too early. Now I'm embarrassed. But do you love me too? Oh, okay, so the right time to say it is not necessarily right when you feel it, right?
I would say that I agree with that, absolutely.
In fact, right when you feel it is probably the worst time to say it.
That is usually true.
Because most of the time, when you're really feeling it for that first time, you are deep in what is referred to as limerence.
Yes.
And limerence, Dr. Helen Fisher talks about this quite a bit and some stuff that she's done. Limerence is that feeling of overwhelming, like, attraction love that you feel right away at the beginning that people wish would stay around forever. Though if it actually stayed around forever, we'd all be dead because we wouldn't do anything but sleep together all the time, and there wouldn't be anything else that went on in our lives.
And we would never sleep.
It's incredibly unsustainable, is what it really is. It's fun for a while, but it's unsustainable. But
It's like being addicted to a drug.
It is.
Yes.
And limerence is when you first meet somebody and like you smell them and they smell amazing and you touch them and they feel amazing and you just think about them all the time. And you see people with their hairstyle everywhere and their cars everywhere and their snappy little dog is everywhere. It's amazing. And you're just obsessed with them in that way. And you just want to like be with them all the time. And they have no flaws of any kind. And they're perfect and they're the exact man or woman you've been looking for your entire life. And that is not when you say I love you.
Nope.
Because you don't love them yet.
Nope.
That's not love, that's limerence. That's obsession. That is these things.
But those are the words we know for it, right? And
Yes.
that's the time when you can say, dang, I really love fucking you.
Yeah. I really love your
Really
cock.
love when we have
I really
sex.
love your vagina. It's really great. I love spending time with you.
I love spending time with
Things
you.
like that is okay. But
Yep.
the deeper meaning of love, the love, companionate love is kind of what they talk about, but that feeling of love that is more than just about how you make me feel. It's about who you are.
It's about all the little things that I can talk about that are you.
Yeah, and they're different things, right?
Yep.
The love about loving how someone makes you feel is really just a chemical reaction based on evolution and based on the idea that this person, for whatever reason, has triggered feelings in you that makes you feel like they are a good way to propagate your genes forward through time. You're not conscious of that, just the way it kind of works. But real love, the deeper love, is when you actually say, hey, this is a person I really like. Here's the things I really love about you, that I really enjoy about you as a human being. And you want to wait for a while after you felt that L word kind of thing on the edge of your lips. If it comes out when you're having sex, okay, it happens. We all do it sometimes. And mature people will be like, oh, you just said that because I was fucking your brains out. It's fine. But it's later. It's usually months into a relationship when that initial overwhelming spark has faded a little bit, right? That you know what it is? You can say I love you when you start realizing they have flaws. And you love them anyway.
Yeah.
Right?
When you have that, aw shucks, I love that about you, even though it's something that's not positive.
Oh, you do that thing that I don't really like that, but I love you.
Yep.
Right? When you actually are aware of the flaws, because that first while you're not.
Yeah.
You can't even see it. You forgive them for everything because you just can't help yourself. But when you start feeling that little bit of like almost that little bit of annoyance at the edge of things, but like just a little bit where you're just like, okay. And then if you're still feeling it, then you can say it.
Yeah.
And when you say I love you, it's not call and response. You're not playing Marco Polo, people. You're not playing Marco Polo. You say I love you and you don't do it with the I love you. Do you love me too? You just say I love you.
It's not to get something or to make something or establish something. It's just to express how you feel.
And it's not to get them to parrot the same thing back to you or whatever else. It's okay for one person to be in love with someone, the other person to be like, well, I'm not quite there yet. It's okay. Because they might get there.
Yeah.
And it's okay. And you should love somebody for who they are, whether they want to be with you or not.
When you're saying I love you, you're putting your trust in somebody else that you get to that point where I trust that even if I get hurt in this, it's worth it, right? Like the I love you is it's okay. Like I'm giving you the power to hurt me, but that's okay.
And I am willing to endure that pain.
Yep.
Yeah, I like you enough to endure that pain, and my love is not conditional on you loving me as well.
Yep.
Right? So there you go. Hopefully that was useful.
Wow, that was a really deep response to when is the right time to say I love you.
It was. It went on for a while, too.
All right.
So go ahead and leave some comments down below. Maybe give us a really funny story about when you said I love you and didn't mean it by accident. Maybe you're getting fucked really well.
That's right.
And then go over to digitalromance.tv for more videos. Bye.
If you've got a cell phone in your pocket or purse right now, then you've got everything you need to create incredible romance and passion with the man or woman in your life at the push of a button. Go to digitalromance.tv/TRB to see Michael Fiore make an entire audience of women in The Rachel Ray Show swoon and learn how to use tiny little text messages to have the relationship of your dreams.